Yeah. Well, we're comfortable with each other, so.
Yeah, I know it's better. I've had people where it was pretty rough for me.
No, believe me,
And I've forgotten people's names.
I've done it before too, where like I had to do like guitar stuff and talk about my amp there because it was like a promo for that. And I was the worst. It's really good, and I play loud through it. Sometimes I don't know.
I didn't know you had the lights ready.
Oh, hey, on air.
Oh, we're on air. Hey, everybody, I'm Shane. I'm here with Monte Montgomery.
Oh, wait, we're just shooting the breeze here.
We were just talking. I hope they didn't catch some of that stuff.
That's okay.
Especially about your amp company.
Yeah, no,
That's wonderful.
Cool. I do play through it still.
You were
My
saying
amp.
very nice things about
Yeah.
it. Funny. So I start these off by talking about the venue and the history of with the artist. And you've been playing here for a while, but it's been about an 8-year gap.
I think it's possibly more than that, but yeah, let's just say 8 to 10 years maybe. Since I've played most anywhere.
Well, you kind of saved the day for us today, so it's nice to have you back. We got to get you back on the regular.
Yeah, get me back in rotation.
Get you back in rotation.
Over here,
if you will. So I'm going to get into these hard-hitting questions. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah, okay.
What is the first record you purchased with your hard-earned money?
The first record that I purchased, oh, man, nobody's ever asked me that. The first record that I purchased.
Do you remember?
Man, I'm really struggling to remember what I would have purchased.
Was it Columbia House?
What?
You get Columbia House where you get 10 records for $1?
Yeah, I just people were always turning me on to music, and I was always learning new music and getting introduced to new artists at people's houses. Like I'd come over like after a show or something,
right.
And they put on something. Like I was a big Fleetwood Mac fan, and somebody turned me on to Buckingham Nicks. That was an album. That might have been one of the very first that I bought.
We'll go with that one.
Yeah,
that one's a lot cooler than a lot of the ones I get. So
yeah,
you're ahead of the game. So what's your first show? Like the one you wanted to go to? Do you remember?
Like concert?
Yeah, first concert.
That would be. I think it was Fleetwood Mac actually.
Oh.
Yeah, it was. That was my first show.
So you're a big Fleetwood Mac
fan.
fan.
I saw them in like '79 in San Antonio. And that was my first concert.
Where at in San Antonio?
Back then it was what was it? The Hemisphere.
The Hemisphere.
Hemisphere Arena.
Well, no, it was Dallas, wasn't it? Or was that San
No,
Antonio?
that's the Reunion.
Reunion.
Yeah.
I should never question you on that. I don't know anything about San Antonio.
Yeah.
So, what is your favorite guitar riff? Do you have one?
My favorite guitar riff?
Yeah,
I don't really have a favorite riff.
No?
But I made this lick up recently. Let's see if I can. So that was just something I just made up the other day to warm up with. But I don't have a favorite lick necessarily.
Yeah. No. Not like yours or somebody else's.
I know too many licks to pick.
Yeah.
To pick one. I don't know. Just whatever you hear me do a lot. I like that one.
Do you remember the first one you kind of?
The first lick?
Like you started playing guitar? Was it Smoke on the Water?
No. I remember the first. I remember doing a guitar solo to this America song, "Horse with No Name."
Okay. Yeah.
And because that's just like a very simple kind of. I think it's. Anyway, that was the first solo I took. Was on.
Nice.
Yeah, so I just started out on the one string and then moved my way up the neck.
Gotcha. So you were on a desert island. You get 3 records. What are you taking with you?
Well, yeah, that Buckingham Nicks one would be
Okay.
on there because that's still one of my favorite records. Favorite. I was always big into Michael Hedges.
Okay.
Maybe Aerial Boundaries, and maybe some Mark Knopfler.
Okay. Nice.
Maybe some Dire Straits, one of their albums.
All right.
The early stuff.
You can change your mind next time I see you.
Okay, yeah, it'll be completely different. Because there's no way that's the 3 I would actually take. I would not actually choose those.
I kind of put you on the spot.
Yeah.
So but it's better that way, spontaneity.
That's right.
So did you ever have a defining moment in your life where you were like, this is what I want to do with it? Was there a moment, a lyric?
It was pretty obvious for me because my mom was a guitar player and a singer, so I pretty much followed her around and watching her do it. So it was just natural
kind of there
for me to pick up a guitar, and she showed me the first chords, and I kind of lived you know, a life of following her around doing shows until that became my life. you
Okay.
know? Yeah. Then she started following me around to my shows.
Of course. She ever play with you? You ever played together? Like at a show?
Sadly, she passed away
Oh.
last year.
Sorry.
But yeah, we played a lot together in the earlier days,
Okay.
mostly. Yeah.
Nice. So the big question tonight is, what are you? I used to say quarantine watching, but we're not quarantine. But what are you Netflix and Hulu? And you got any shows for us? Everybody wants to know.
Everybody wants to know.
Everybody wants to know.
Inquiring minds.
Everybody needs new shows. We're all binge
Yeah.
watchers now.
Cindy, what are we watching now? Oh, the Jury Duty was the last one that I
no.
completed. Jury Duty.
Okay.
It's a fun show.
Which one was that on?
It was on Freevee.
That's
of
the
all.
hard thing. Is like, you know,
I know.
somebody says something and it's like everybody says Ted Lasso,
yeah.
and it's like I don't have that.
I didn't
one.
even know about Freevee. My son turned me on to it, and so yeah, it was like a little short season, like 8 episodes or something. But it was a comedy, really funny.
I'm pretty much not smart enough to watch TV anymore.
Yeah?
I can't figure out.
So I'll just tell you what happened,
Yeah.
and you can laugh
Let's
along.
watch sports.
Okay.
Watch baseball. So I end these with the little either or. So I'm gonna
Okay.
give you two bands. You tell me your preference. If just because you say you like one doesn't mean
Sure.
you hate the other one. The first one's Universal, Beatles or Stones.
Right, Beatles.
Beatles. Dolly or Aretha.
Who?
Dolly or Aretha.
Aretha.
Aretha. Elvis or Sinatra.
Oh wow, Elvis.
Elvis. Everybody says Elvis. It shocked me. Willie or Johnny.
That's just because I grew up more with listening to Elvis than I didn't listen to a lot of Sinatra. Oh,
Right.
what was the last one?
Willie or Johnny.
Johnny.
Cash.
Oh wow.
Come on.
Oh, Willie, I guess.
Johnny Paycheck.
You know, Johnny. Yeah, Willie. I got to go with my local.
Of course.
Willie Nelson.
We are in Texas.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson or Prince.
Prince.
I thought it'd be a no-brainer for you. Lady Gaga or Madonna.
Madonna.
Metallica or Sabbath.
Oh man. Sabbath.
Billie Eilish or Adele.
Adele.
Okay. John Prine or Bob Dylan.
What was the last one?
Bob Dylan or John Prine.
Oh man, Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan. All right.
And all of those were good.
You want to change any of the answers? You
No,
good?
no.
You feeling good about this?
I mean, I feel good about all the ones I didn't choose too. Those are all great. You know, I could have easily chose.
well,
any of
it's not
those.
supposed to be easy, so I'm trying
Yeah,
to make it as hard
yeah.
as I
Please
can.
don't hold me, to it. You know,
Yeah, I'm sure.
there's no consequence of my choices there.
Well, that's all I got for you. Thanks, Monty.
Okay, all
Monty
right.
Montgomery.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
See you tonight.